Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to come to you and share my new candle cabinet. For those of you who don't know, this China hutch, it belonged to my husband's great grandmother, and when she passed away, her daughter took it, so my husband's great aunt. And then last Halloween, my husband's great aunt passed away. She was a hoarder, and when we moved back to Michigan in September, we went to the house to help clear some stuff out. They were still clearing it out almost a year later, and basically they said if there was anything that we wanted, we could take. They'd rather keep it in the family than like sell it or have to junk it. So this whole china cabinet was in her basement, and they had just recently found it, like buried under stuff. Because they're two separate pieces, they were like laying next to each other, and then there was stuff piled on top of them and whatever. So they had just recently found this, and I have been looking for something like this for probably at least the past 9 months. I've been looking for something that I can keep my candles and other fragrance products in and kind of have them more on display to help me burn better. Yeah, so pretty much we took it home that day. We dropped it off at my father-in-law's house, because besides being just a hoarder, she was also an animal hoarder, specifically cats that also lived in the basement. And so this had a very nasty odor to it. It smelled just stale and like animal feces and everything like that. So pretty much it sat at my father-in-law's house for about a month in his garage, just airing out. Everything was open. We cleaned it like multiple times, like a week. We had baking powder in there, or baking soda. We had that in there to try and absorb some of the odor. Pretty much trying to do anything we could so that we didn't have to refinish it, because there's nothing wrong with the finishing. It was just the odor. So we're trying anything we could to like not have to redo it. And luckily all those little things worked, and it's going to have candles in it, so it'll smell good anyways. But I have opened a fragrance sphere from Yankee Candle. I opened a lemon lavender for this top area, and then a pink sands for the cabinetry up down there. So I've been talking for like 3 minutes, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started in showing you guys how I have it all organized and what my plans for it are. Okay, so I'm going to start with the top half of the hutch. As you can see, like this top row, pretty much from here, this personalized candle, down to the Merry Christmas. Those candles are more of like my display candles, collector's editions, limited edition type stuff. So I have like my marshmallow peeps. The bunny cake is also hidden back there. My ceramic peep, the Girl Scout line, and the Merry Christmas 2013 from Yankee Candle. And they all go two back, except for like most of this area. Like there's a little bit of space, but for the most part, everything that you see is going to be two large candles back. And then I do have all of my candles are alphabetically organized, starting with Autumn Lodge, and then it goes all the way through. I'm pretty sure that this is probably how it's going to stay until I burn through most of my stock. Because what does kind of bother me is that I have like two different fragrances behind each other, pretty much almost all the way throughout. I don't have a lot of fragrances that are multiples, so that's kind of something, it might bug me a little bit, but I think all in all, it'll help me kind of burn through my stock a little bit better. Because now I am able to like see everything instead of just kind of guessing where it is or how many I have, or if I even own that fragrance at all. And then kind of right here, I do just have my 7 Pure Radiance vases, kind of just randomly shoved in there. But I am planning on burning the ginger pumpkin. This one is going to be, I'm going to start burning this in November because my Halloween candle is almost done. So these will kind of clear up some space also. All right, so next are the two drawers. There's the one on the left and the one on the right. On the left side here, I have some of my seasonal votives, and I think I have more, but I can't find them right now. I still have like a lot of my stuff is kind of packed away in the basement. But these are like most of them. They go 8 back and they're all double stacked. So I have quite a few votives to work on for the rest of fall and then going into Christmas. And then I have all of my seasonal wax tarts. Excluding, like, I have a big Ziploc bag of Autumn Wreath, Jack Frost, and Christmas Eve. And there's probably about 50 wax melts in each of those bags, but those will just stay in their own bags. But yeah, so these are mostly fall and Christmas wax melts. And my idea with this drawer is to seasonally change out my fragrances. So as I find like my spring votives and spring and summer tarts and everything like that, is just to kind of switch over. My goal is to have all of these fragrances done probably at least before the beginning of March. Because that's kind of when I start getting into my spring fever and I just want, fresh stuff, done with the cold and everything like that. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get through this entire drawer by the beginning of March, and then that way I don't have to worry about having old product, and everything like that. As I was like putting all of this stuff together, I've started to feel a little bit overwhelmed by my stash pile of stuff. So, like the Yankee Candle Friends and Family is November 12th and 13th. There's just a few things on my list. There's just like a few jars that I really want, and some new Christmas accessories that I really want. But I will not be purchasing any more wax tarts or votive candles until probably the summer semi-annual sale of 2016, because I don't burn votives a ton anymore. Wax melts, I just have a ton of them, and I stocked up so much this last semi-annual sale that I'm pretty much good for the summer semi-annual sale. Or for like the spring and summer when it does come out. And as you can see, I'm pretty well stocked for fall and winter. So I think that after this next Friends and Family, I'm going to go on a wax ban at least until the semi-annual. But again, I won't be buying any tarts or votives. Fingers crossed that works for me. Anyways, as I totally get off topic, so in my right drawer here is just kind of like some random like littler candles. This one is going to be all of my small jar Yankee candles because, as you guys know, I just can't resist the 3 for $10 deal that they do on these every once in a while. I do know that I have more of these. I just can't find the box that the movers put them in because I actually had them boxed in their own boxes. And that's these guys here. These are from the store. So like with these, it just fits 3 of the little ones. So I had all of my small jars packed, but I can't find the big box that the movers used. So I'm still on the hunt for those, but then that'll be nice and full, and then I'll be able to do a proper Christmas list once I see what I have. Then in these 2 pieces here, I do have all of my tea light candles, which isn't a lot. I think I only have... Be very careful, this drawer likes to fall out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Yeah, I only have 14 boxes of tea lights, which I know some people are like, holy crap, that's still a lot. But when you figure that if I light them at 4 in the evening, they're pretty much out by 9 o'clock. I do have 2 pumpkin pies I do want to get through this month. And I'm not really too concerned with buying any like Christmassy fragranced ones or anything like that because I just don't really think I'm going to be home enough to even really take full advantage of my Christmas accessories to do the tea lights. And then here I just have 4 kind of random. They're the Villa Bergamot Bath and Body Works sampler candles. I bought these at SAS for like $2 with my coupon, so I just kind of have those there. Eventually they will make it into my bathroom. Right now I'm burning up their Autumn Hayride from whatever candle company that Target has, the soy ones. So I currently have that in my bathroom, but eventually that's where these ones are going to get burned. Alright, and then so now I have the bottom 3 doors open. This one is kind of a little bit more random than the top. I do have all of my Yankee Candle large 2-wick tumblers up top here. And those again are all alphabetized, and those can fit 3 back on that shelf. And then I just kind of have some of my more random kind of Yankee candles, like my medium jars. I have a couple Pure Radiances back there, some of the trios. I have my small tumblers here. And then I have 2 Colonial candles to finish up on that side in the Veil, the toasted marshmallow scent. And then right down here are all my Bath and Body Works candles. They go 4 back. I have 6 back here and then 6 here, so grand total of 12 Bath and Body Works candles. I might be picking up more when they decide to do, or if they decide to do their candle, like $8 or $9 candles or whatever, because I do have some coupons to use, and I might check out what they have for Black Friday. But yeah, so I have a bunch of empty space here now, and I'm debating on what to put here. I'm kind of leaning towards, sorry for the shaky cam, I just like sat down. I'm thinking of using it for mostly my accessories, my shades and holders and all that kind of stuff that's not seasonal specific, but stuff that I usually will put away when it is a holiday of some sorts. So that's what I'm thinking about putting down here, just to ensure that they don't get broken. I can always find them when I need them and stuff like that. The other thing I'm thinking is possibly doing my other fragrance products. So, like my reed diffusers, the little fragrance spheres, car scents, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just kind of debating on what to put down here. If you guys have a suggestion or anything like that, please make sure to comment below. Please let me know, because really you guys are the only ones who understand and who I can actually talk to about it. Because everyone else in my life kind of thinks I'm a little nuts. But that's just what happens when you're a wax addict, I suppose. And this is not everything that I have. For example, I'm just going to twist around really quick. So this is how I shipped my wax starts, guys. I had them in here and I put them in a suitcase. And as you can see, I've kind of dug through. I've grabbed all my seasonal ones out. These are like my spring and summery ones, and like kind of everyday, like the vanilla cupcakes, not really seasonal specific or anything like that. I have like some reed diffusers here. Don't mind my pajamas. It's my day off. I have more stuff up there. Some more reed diffuser stuff. A couple boxes of that. A couple of boxes of this and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm just kind of debating on what to put down here. But yeah, so that's my candle cabinet. I'm super happy, super proud of it. I've worked really hard on getting it all organized because I knew I wanted to make this video for you guys this week on my day off and everything like that. So please, if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, like and comment on this video if you want. But again, if you have any ideas for what to do here, or if you guys have any suggestions or advice for storing wax and accessories and all that good stuff, please let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.